What's up, traders? It's TraderChamp. So let's have a look on the commercial bank. So this analysis is going to help you on your investments that you are willing to do on the commercial bank. So I recommend you guys to watch this completely, so you will get a clear idea about the market analysis and also the possible market opportunities that we can identify under the commercial bank, right? So it is very clear that we have identified a major support over here, right? This is where we have seen a pickup, and then we have seen a nice growth to the upside, right? So here, since if you are looking for, in order to identify market opportunities, a fresh market opportunity on the commercial bank, then you should be very clear about the price analysis, right? So here we can see that the price has created multiple times of upside and downside momentum, which is impulses inside this bullish trend. So this bullish trend might create another downfall or a possible bullish reversal to the upside, right? So since we have identified this reversal over this area, right, and also if we look closely over the price action, we can clearly identify a nice key level identified close to this highlighted zone, right? The reason why we have a previously identified support and also a resistance over here by failing the price action below the following previous support price action, right? So here we have a breakout and a pullback which has reacted as a resistance and then a downfall, right? So once again here we have identified a resistance which rejected and respected this as a sell zone and then showed up a bearish impulse, right? And once again here another revisit and then a downfall, which is a clear resistance level. So that's the case. I name it as a key level, right? So we have support and also the resistance price action identified close to this area, and also with the recent price action we have identified under the daily time frame, right? So we have identified a clear breakout and a pullback, right? So this pullback is very crucial to the market in order to identify the next possible market opportunities, right? So if we look closely over the price action, we can see that we have an up, down, and then once again an up, and then down and up, right? So this is how this bullish trend created its major impulses inside this bullish trend, right? So we have first, second, third, fourth, and fifth, right? So we usually have fifth wave and then a possible retracement, right? So this is the basic concept of retracement and also the impulsive waves analysis, right? So if we look closely over the price action, the fifth wave has already completed and then we are looking for retracement, right? So the retracement could be extended close to this levels, right? So I have picked up this low point and to the highest point, so that created the Fibonacci retracement extensions, right? And then these retracement levels will show up that we have a possible 50% close to 78 and then 61.8 close to 70.7, right? So these are the key levels that we might see in the near future, right? And also if we look closely over the price action, right, if we look closely over the price action, we can consider that under the daily time frame this as a breakout and then a pullback, right? So this is a perfect bullish scenario by any chance, right? If this bearish retracement extends or drags down further, and then this breakout and pullback situation or this concept will get invalidated, right? The reason why the price will attempt to fall below the following key level, right? As I have said earlier, that this key level holds up the resistance multiple times during each price visit, right? So this has the evidence that this key level also reacts as resistance, right? So if by any chance a situation like this will happen, once again a continued bearish momentum and then a pullback and then a continuation will fail or invalidate the bullish concept, right? So this means that we have to watch closely over this price area or this key level, right? So the next possible resistances that I have identified personally over commercial bank is close to this area. So this is the first initial target that we can assume or predict that the market will approach in the near future, right? And then the next possible resistance level that I have identified is close to this area, the peak that we have seen before the market dump, right? So somewhere close to this area, which is held up close to 150, right? So these are the possible resistances or the possible target zones that we can assume or predict in the near future with a possible bullish scenario, right? For the moment, if you are looking for fresh investments to be done on the commercial bank, and then you have a risk, and also you have to be very careful about your investments, right? And also, if you have already invested on commercial bank, and then you should be aware that if the price falls right below this following key level, and then you have a risk of losing your profits that you're already floating, right? Assume that you have bought in somewhere close to this following support or somewhere around this area, right? So then you might have been floating on a profit. By any chance, if this falls right back below this following key level highlighted, right, then you have a risk of losing your profits. And also, if you start taking up entries or investments right above this area, then you also have a chance of seeing a negative floating in the near future, right? So you have to be very careful. And also, I will send out the signals and also the possible market opportunities that I might find with a perfect breakout, right? So for the moment, for your better understanding, you can pick up this bearish impulse under a trend analysis, right? And also price action analysis to determine the possible bullish setups, right? So you have to watch closely over this price action to determine possible bullish setups, which is likely to be a pennant or a bullish flag, right? So with a perfect breakout over that lower time frame confirmation, you can take up your entries, right? For this moment, we have no evidence of a possible bullish setup identified. And also, if we look closely over the daily time frame, right, we have seen, if I draw this trend or the structure which the price has created, it would be very clear. You can clearly identify this left shoulder, right, and then the head, and once again the right shoulder. So we have this neckline and we have this breakout, and then the price should continue to downfall, right? So this is what the price action says, right? So as long as this bearish concept and also the bearish setup has validated its price action, so it is a very clear shoulders and a head formed, and with a perfect neckline breakout, we are expecting to see a downfall, right? So these are the basic concept of a head and shoulder pattern, right? So I drew this for your better understanding, right? So we have a head and shoulder pattern, which is a bearish setup. So we are assuming that the price has a chance of seeing a retracement somewhere close to 38.2 or 50%, all right? So by any chance, if the price retraces back towards the following key price levels that has been created with the Fibonacci retracement, and then that indicates the price has fallen down below the key level, right? So that will invalidate the bullish setup or the bullish expectations that we might hold in the commercial bank, right? Once the price completes its breakout and continuation over this following head and shoulder pattern, right, then we may see a continuation to the downside, and then a possible bullish scenario can be expected to see, right? So here we may see another reversal and then a breakout and a continuation, right? So market can also create this structure, right? So to be happen, we have to create and end up with or finish completing this structure that which the price has created under the lower time frame, which is the head and shoulder pattern. And also it is very important to monitor the price closely over the lower time frames to identify a possible bullish setup under the lower time frames for a possible market opportunity, right? Until the price remains below this key level, it is not recommended to take up your entries or investments as long as the price still has a chance of seeing another retracement once if the price reverses back to the following key zone, right? The reason why we have the evidence that the price respected this level multiple times, right? Not just in a single move. We have seen multiple times that the price respected this level as a sell zone. So as if you are looking for a possible market opportunities, I recommend you guys to join in my premium club. And also I have left down the details on my description, so you can simply follow up and reach me out, and then I will guide you through the process, right? So this is what I want to share with you guys about the commercial bank. And also, if you like this content, don't forget to subscribe and leave your thoughts about this analysis. So thanks for watching and see you next time. Bye bye.